This is Into Math, 2nd grade, Module 13, Lesson 4. We are going to start on page 315, and we are looking at adding three two-digit numbers using strategies and properties. I can find sums for three two-digit numbers by using addition strategies and properties. Please gather your workbook and a pencil and turn to page 315. We will start under Step It Out, question 1. Evan makes berry smoothies with 26 strawberries, 14 blueberries, and 16 raspberries. How many berries does Evan use? So they have set up the problem right here for you. There's 26 strawberries, 14 blueberries, and 16 raspberries, and we're adding them all together. And part A asks us to choose two of the ones digits that are easy for you to add. And they want you to think which two digits make 10. So here we're looking at the ones column, which is right here, and I'm looking for two numbers that make 10. That's going to be helping me out. Do you see two numbers that make 10? That's right. 6 and 4 make 10. Okay, so now we need to add the other's one digit. Which ones digit is left? Oh, that's right. It's the 6. So we have 10, which is the 6 and the 4 right here, 10 ones. And now we need to add the other 6 one, which is right here. So 10 ones and 6 ones make what? Do you know the answer? Let's write that in. 16 ones. Okay, the next part asks us to regroup if you need to. So we have 16 ones. And again, that's like if we drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And we said, how many 10s are there? We can draw a box around the group of 10. That's one group of 10. So we have 1 10. And how many ones do we have left over? We have 6. So now we have regrouped 16 ones into 1 10 and 6 ones. And so part D asks us to write a 1 in the tens column to show the regrouped 10. So this right here, we're going to write a 1 in the tens column. And then it asks us to write the number of ones left over in the ones place. So how many ones are we going to write in the ones place? We are going to write a 6. Okay, now we're ready for the next part. It asks us to add the 10s. Write the number of 10s in the tens place. And look at this. They've helped us out. We have 1, 2, 1, 1. There are 4 numbers here. And look what they did. They wrote this out for us. 2 10s, 1 10, 1 10, and 1 10. So we're adding 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. If you would like to pause and write in your answer, you can do that. And when you come back, you will find that 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 makes 5. So we need to write a 5 in the tens column. Okay, our next direction asks us to write the sum. How many 10s and how many ones do we have? That's right, we have 5 10s and 6 ones. So we have solved this problem. How many berries does Evan use? We have solved our problem and found that Evan uses 56 berries. Nice work. Let's take a look at the next page, page 316, under Step It Out, question 2. Amelia plays with 26 green marbles. 14 red marbles, and 16 purple marbles. How many marbles does Amelia play with? All right, we have once again seen that they are writing out the addition equation for us: 26 green marbles, 14 red marbles, and 16 purple marbles, and we're adding them all together to find out how many total Amelia plays with. Let's look at part A. Look at the ones digits. Choose 2 of the digits that are easy for you to add. So when we're looking at the ones column, which 2 numbers are easiest for you to add? This time, the strategy they want you to look for is think which 2 digits are doubles. So do you see 2 numbers that are doubles? You do. We have a 6 and a 6. Those are doubles. So we can write 6 plus 6, and 6 plus 6 we know makes 12. Excellent. Okay, let's look at part B. Add the other ones digit. So which number did we not add? Oh, we need to still add the 4. So we have 12 ones from the 6 plus 6 that we did above. And we're going to be adding in the number 4 for the 4 ones. So we have 12 ones plus 4 ones. And we know that 12 plus 4 makes 16. So we have 16 ones. The next direction asks us to regroup if you need to. We know we have 16 ones, so we can write that here. And just like we did before, we are going to draw out the 16. And just like before, we are going to put a box around the group of 10 and see what we have left. Looks like we have one group of 10 and 6 ones left. So now with this information, we have regrouped 16 ones into 1 10 and 6 ones. Now it asks us to write a 1 in the tens column to show the regrouped 10. So this 110, we are going to write here. And then it asks us to write the number of ones left over in the ones place. What was left over? That's right, it was 6 ones. So we're going to write that 6 here. Great work. Now we're going to add the tens. So write the number of tens in the tens place. So again, we have 4 numbers, 1, 2, 1, and 1. And so they have helped us out by writing 2 tens, 1 10, 1 10, and 1 10. So we need to add all of these together. And when we add 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, we find that the answer is 5. And we will write 5 in the tens column. Great job. Now we are going to write the sum. So what do we see here? We have 5 tens and 6 ones. So we will write in 5 tens and 6 ones. So the question that we were trying to answer was, how many marbles does Amelia play with? And we have solved this problem. Amelia plays with 56 marbles. Nice work. Did you happen to notice that this problem was the same problem that we had in the Step It Out one? We just used a different strategy. Instead of finding 2 numbers that made 10, this time we found 2 digits that were doubles. What a great strategy. All right, let's take a look at the next page, page 317. We will look at question 3. Add from top to bottom to find the sum. They've given us the same problem to work with. 26 plus 14 plus 16. This is the same problem that we solved in part 2 and part 1 of this lesson. But this is going to be a different strategy. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to follow A through G, and it says first add the top 2 digits in the ones column. So we're going to add 6 and 4. 6 plus 4 makes, what does 6 plus 4 make? It makes 10. Good job. Now we're going to add the next digit in the ones column. We're going to add 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6 equals 16. Nice job. Now we're going to record the ones in the problem. So we know that this is the ones, the 6, right? So we're going to record that, which means we're going to write it down here. And we're also going to record the tens in this number, which is 1. So we're going to write that group of 10 right here, because we know that 16 is really one group of 10 and 6 ones. Okay, next we are going to add the digits in the tens column, and remember to include any regrouped tens. So we see here that we have 1, 2, 1, 1. And when we add 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1, we are going to get the number 5. So then we are going to record the tens in the problem. So we are going to write 5 in the tens column. Now we are going to write the number of tens and ones. How many tens do we have and how many ones do we have? That's right, we have 5 tens and 6 ones. So we can write the sum. When we add this equation, we get the answer 56. Nice work. Let's take a look at the check for understanding. There are 14 people on a bus. At the next stop, 24 people get on the bus. At the last stop, 19 people get on the bus. How many people are on the bus now? Solve. So they have an addition equation that has the 14 people on the bus, and then the 24 people that got on the bus, and the other 19 people that got on the bus. You can pause this video and solve this problem on your own, or you can follow along with me. So I'm looking at the ones column, and I'm noticing that 4 and 4 are doubles. And that's an easy strategy for me to solve this ones, the numbers in the ones column. So I know that 4 plus 4 makes 8. So I have now added 4 plus 4. And now I need to add the other ones number, which is 9. So I'm now going to add 8, which is the number I got when I added 4 plus 4, 8 plus 9. And when I add 8 plus 9, I get the answer 17. And I know that 17 is really one group of 10 and 7 ones. So I'm going to record my answer by writing one group of 10 here in the tens column and 7 ones here. Okay, now I'm ready to add my tens column, and I see that there are 4 numbers. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. And when I add 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, I get the number 5. So there are 5 tens. So I have solved my equation, And I have found how many people are on the bus now? There are 57 people on the bus now. If you would like to go back and rewatch this video, you may do so, and you can pause anytime you need.